Hi, everyone. I've got a lightning keynote here to talk a little bit about Mobitest, updates that we've had for the past year, and a brief snippet about Akamai itself. So at Akamai, we see a ton of traffic. By some reports, 25 to 30% of the world's web traffic. We love to slice and dice that into all these different types of stats. You can go to the website, see a lot of this fun stuff. The one I track all the time is a little box that talks about HTTPS traffic versus the box that talks about HTTP traffic. That ratio is getting incredibly close. At Akamai, we talk about all these different products we have. We specialize around security, mobile, media, web performance, which is what brings us here. But I'm not here to talk about that at all. So a year ago, I got a chance to talk about Akamai's Internet Observatory that we launched. It was a chance for us to start to share a lot of the data that we saw in a format that was going to be useful for people. It was centered on browser statistics, what we see, what we do. There are grand plans for that to expand. Hasn't gone quite as far as we'd like, but like Guy Pajarni talked about yesterday, we've made some great strides to improve the data and make it much more interesting. There's still plans to do more. At that point, we had a chance to talk about the open sourcing of the Mobitest technology. And I'm happy to see that the community has gone far with that and really improved on it. We've done some stuff at Akamai as well. There are many more locations for these nodes. We have a ton more devices, well, ton, relatively speaking. And one of the nice things that we've added is there's actually cellular nodes now. So you can go over a Verizon or an AT&T network to find out what we see on those types of networks and not just Wi-Fi or some other connection. But the fun thing I get to show now is the Mobitest app that we've developed that actually allows you to carry your node in your pocket. So you can become a web page test node wherever you are and whatever your situation is. So the app is there. I'm going to go for it and do a demo here to show how it works. So if we switch over to that, excellent. So the Mobitest app is a relatively simple node at this point. Anyone who has used web page test, which by reports is most of you, hold on, keeps moving on me. We'll see. You go ahead, go in there, number of runs you want to do, and off it goes. So what it's doing now, and most of you are familiar with it, is it's going to go ahead and launch a browser and actually get the statistics to go ahead and see what is going on in real time. Now, of course, I look at this and it's waiting in a test queue on my own device, so this demo may not be going quite as well as I'd like it to. It's going to go out, it's going to run things, it's going to process the results, load them up to a web page test server for processing. So the smarts aren't here, the smarts are out in the cloud. Bring them back down and go ahead and make all those results available to you. So I'm going to cancel this test. And there is a history node here where you can go ahead and pop up your favorite website. And this also has a cloud link, and it may be at the whims of the main stage Wi-Fi here. Well, what you don't see here is you get waterfalls, you get all the details you'd expect from web page test. So hopefully we'll be able to share this to you again soon. If we could switch back to slides. All right, so we're waiting in line at the Apple Store, or the App Store to go ahead and get approval for the app. It's going to be any day now. It was supposed to be any day a week ago, so I was hoping to be up here and not show this slide. But we'll be there soon. Go to mobitest.akamai.com to keep status of it. I guarantee we're going to blast out some information once it is available. And thanks for your time, everyone. It's been a pleasure.